Hi there, welcome to another video by me, James Wilkinson, aka Tennis Master. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview of the new Rafa Aero from Babolat. Now, the 300 gram version, which is here, this has been out for a few months now. But when they did the Rafa Cosmetic, they did this and they did the junior version and that was it. But now they brought it out in the Team, which is 285 grams, and also the Lite, which is 270 grams. So for players who are looking for a lighter version of it, you've got some options now. Now, what I want to do is just run through some of the key elements of the Pure Drive and talk about why this racket could be right for you and what sort of players it would suit. So first of all, with the Aero, you have the aerodynamic shape, obviously, and what that means is that what's different with an Aero as opposed to many rackets. Many rackets are aerodynamic going forwards, so they keep that linear path and hit through the ball to give you stability and power. The Aero is very different because of the shape. You've got the thin sides, you've got the triangular section here around the front, and what that means is that the racket head itself cuts through the air low to high or high to low. So if your racket's cutting through the air faster in that trajectory, you're going to get one thing, which is more spin, which is really what Babolat designed the Aero racket for. So technologies in this racket which are going to help. You've got a few things. So yes, you've got the aerodynamic shape, but what you also have is the spin grommets. Now if I bring this in, hopefully you can see that quite clearly, but here what they have at 12 and 6 o'clock, you have the spin grommets, which are oblong shape, and what that does is means that when you hit the ball stays on the strings for longer, therefore again giving you more spin. As the ball stays on for longer, you then get the snap back to give you the spin. And what it also has is if you can see in the front racket here, is the carbon stabilizer. Okay, and what these are extra carbon elements into the throat of the racket, which gives that extra stability which some of the older models lacked a little bit in. Again, that makes it a little bit more, gives you a bit more control, and also you have the Cortex Pure Feel, which really gives you a little bit more feel of the ball as you're hitting, a little bit more of a pocketing feel, which again has been added to the recent lines of the Pure Aero. So this one's 300 grams. So this one's really going to suit the players out there, male players, good top club players, and who again are looking for a racket with a bit of weight there to deflect. I'd say serves being hit around about the 100-mile-an-hour mark. That's weight-wise, that's gonna do the job. Now, for players looking for something a little bit lighter, so you could be talking about female club players, juniors, 14-year-old, high decent level juniors, age 14. The 285 grams could be a good option for you. Maybe for kind of full adult, more kind of intermediate level players, this could be a good option. It's got all the bells and whistles of the 300 gram version, the main difference being it's 15 grams lighter. We then have the Aero Lite. Now there's no super light as yet obviously you can get a super light in the normal black and yellow cosmetic, but in the Rafa Lite, the Aero Rafa, there's no super light at 255 grams. So the lightest version of this cosmetic is 270 grams. And again, this would suit a high performance junior going on to their first adult racket, lady club players, and I'd say around about 12 years old. This is going to be kind of an ideal weight for good performance players. Now the frame itself, it was designed for aggressive baseline play and to give you more spin, which allows you to dominate and obviously creates more angles around the court for you. But there's a lot of pro players out there. They've played doubles players, serving volume with the Aeros and having great success. So it is quite a versatile racket. So that's a light version. You've also got a few kind of accessories. So this is your Rafa Duo Pack. So you get the grip and you get the three coloured overgrips with it. What a lot of people like and go for is the Vamos Damp. So again, it's got all the cosmetics of a new Rafa Aero. You can see that, but that's quite a nice looking accessory. To be honest, I think there's a lot of dampening built within the frame, so you probably don't need it, but it looks nice. It'll probably change the sound of the more of a kind of thud sound than a ping. And then also just come out as well is the Boost Rafa. So this is 260 grams, 1 or 2 head size. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles that you have, like the spin grommets, and it doesn't have the aerodynamic shape or the high grade graphite. But this is a really good option for kind of beginners. 260 grams, so beginners looking to start out, but basically players who want the Rafa cosmetic but don't want to spend the high-end prices. So this one retails at £90. Is a really good option. Again, anybody looking for a value option, take a look at that. So that's the Boost Rafa. And then luggage wise, you've got the big one. So again, these are your standard Babolat tour bags. This one we have is 12 racket bag, which I'm not sure there's many people out there that have got 12 rackets, but obviously that's just a measure of how big it is. But again, it's got more pockets than you'll need. Very rugged, great for the tour. You also have, putting over here we have the 6 racket bag. Again, it's pretty much the same thing, it's just smaller. Again, very rugged, nice cosmetic, different on each side as is the larger bag. So again, decent. And a really popular one is the Pure Aero Rafa backpack. So this is a really good versatile racket. You've got folds out. So what makes this different as opposed, because you've got the older one and the Pure Drive backpack. This one's quite nice because it'll fold out. You can get your rackets in there. You've got the area of the bag. But when you're not using your rackets, there's actually a magnet of the tip of this lined up here, so you can just fold it down and that stays in. So you don't need to worry about having a hook or anything like that to go on there. And again, more pockets than you'll ever need. Really good, decent bag, and yeah, that kind of completes the range. So okay, so I hope that gives you a more informed decision on what the Pure Aero Rafa is all about. Don't forget, like and subscribe down below, and I will see you on the next one for my next tutorial. Thanks for watching.